Welcome to Salento. We love. I'm Davide Mengoli, and what a beautiful blue sky. Today I'm going to take you on a wonderful journey through a little part of this magic land of Salento. And to do so today, over there sitting waiting for me, I'm partnering up with Davo. So it's going to be an extraordinary day. Make sure you stay all the way through the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just do it by pressing the subscribe button at the bottom and the little bell that reminds you of new videos. So I think let's go and meet Davo and get the day started. So the first one we would like to introduce is the pasticciotto. And Davo is laughing.
They're delicious.
But I think he deserves all the attention. If you come to Salento, that it's probably one of the reasons that people come. I know we're not in the town of the pasticciotto. Hi Davo. So we're introducing Davo. That's his channel. You can see it printed on his shirt. If you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, do so, because he travels all over Italy bringing the best of the Italian peninsula. Over here, a young talent, we have Pietro, who's today is going to be part of our team. He's having his caffè latte. Yes, not gin and tonic for him early in the morning. And we got a nice fresh orange juice. So what are we going to do today?
We are going to check out, well, the area of Nardo. I asked Davide specifically, I said to him, you know, I love Salento, but there's a few things that I feel like it's missing. And he said, oh yeah, let me prove it to you. So we're gonna check out some nature, some things to do outside of, well, first we're gonna take a tour here, and then we're gonna head out and check out what Davide's got to offer.
Right, and I guess you're gonna have some of this material on your channel.
Yeah, you can check me out on Davo, as he said. We will have a different adaptation of the same experience, but from a specific perspective, mine. So
great,
join us there.
Let's do it.
So we are here in Salento. We've been talking this whole time, but we were sitting here, we turned around, and these wonderful young women decided to speak with us. Anyway, we wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of people that follow both of our channels, Davide's and mine, and we're kind of focused on the lifestyle right now. Wanted to know what you like about Salento, specifically maybe Nardo or wherever you're staying right now.
I love Salento. I think it's the most beautiful place in southern Italy. Oh, wow. Yes, right? That's
yes.
Right.
Wow.
I like it because I like beaches. The sea, I think, is like a Caribbean Sea.
Wow.
And the sand is a golden sand, and I like it. The food is. I like food, and the historical town. I think there is a mix between west and east. I can understand they come from Greece, they come from
Turkey,
Albania, Turkey,
yes.
And it's very hard this feeling. I like it too.
It's just a mixture, like you said, with the architecture of the East meeting the West.
Yes.
It's so obvious, and it's left a trace of hundreds of years, like here in this town. So yeah. So I think it's time to pay the bill, isn't it? And get the day started. We've been chatting too much. Oh wow, look at the beautiful inside interiors of Caffè Parisi. Wow, I look at...
Is it a fresco or just a painting?
It's a painting, it's like an alfresco.
Actually, what is this church?
This is the Chiesa di San Domenico. It was originally built... Oh, I just saw a little piece of stone. Oh no, that's probably the pigeon at the top now. It was built at the sort of middle end of the 15th century. And then reconstructed towards the end of the 17th century. But it's so rich, the details, and they're all in Carparo stone. It's really cool.
I think it's really cool that you actually know the names of everything. When I walk around, well, let me find out what that name is, and then I go and read it, because I don't know the area.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite facades, because a lot of the facades are made in Pietrelcese, but this one in Carparo allowed the artist to carve it and to work a little bit more. And the details very Baroque, obviously, with this very rich intrinsic, even around the columns there, if you look at this. Some of this, obviously, the time and the wind and the rain has had a good go, but look at the details.
So are all these churches are they being used right now?
Sorry?
Are all the churches being used here?
Yes,
in Nardo?
yes. This is actually Nardo, one of the towns with the largest number of churches in Salento, and they're all getting used. I'll show you the main one, the Chiesa Madre, and look at these beautiful alleys here. But look at this one, Davo. Wow.
Oh, it's yeah, that's where it's turning.
Amazing.
That's where it's.
Question is, have you subscribed to our channel? Because if you haven't, you should click the button beyond the button
The
where?
button.
The button.
I
I've got a
know.
problem with button today.
The button.
The button at the bottom, subscribe, and the little bell. It's very important.
Well, the notification bell is just so you can always know when the videos come out. So don't miss that out.
Great.
Don't miss out on
And
that.
it's nice. I mean, today we feel really relaxed. We always talk about real estate. We always talk about the opportunities of owning a piece of real estate in Italy, anywhere, with Davo, with my channel, probably more in Salento. But it's just beautiful to take a day just exploring some of these amazing little towns and also the coastline that we're going to go and see later. Yeah, look at that portal. So, wow, looks like some serious restoration work going on, and all these scales will look like all restorers to me, don't you think? Before we get inside the church, it's quite interesting what's going on here. They're refurbishing. It's all to do with the main church, and it's nice to see all this group of people here in the front. They're probably all going to be involved with the restoration of some beautiful affreschi or sculptures. Or should we interview some of them? Should we ask them?
No, perché il progetto è semplice, perché in realtà il palazzo sta bene, non ha danni, per cui è solo la facciata e la pulitura.
Oh, okay.
Quindi questo è semplice.
So this is simple. This is simple work for I guess well, artists that they specialize in restoration. Immagino che questa è la specializzazione, restauro.
Architettura, sì.
Yeah.
Anche.
So it's fantastic to use artists, and for anyone who follows my channel and knows a little bit about me, I've worked with artists on them MAs and BAs for many years. So it's nice. That is at that moment that they need to be catapulted into the real world, and this is it's a great opportunity to work on buildings like this, and then hopefully becoming restorers and work as restorers. Grazie ragazzi, eh? Ottimo lavoro. can find in this church. This is the main cathedral here in Nardo, and the Christ behind is called Cristo Gnoro, so black. It's a black Christ. Yeah. And during one of the incursions of the Turkish, they decided to take this and take it to the main square and burn it. So the infidel. Okay. Yeah, I've got an audience here behind me actually. That's quite nice. And apparently on the way out from the front door, it couldn't go through, so they decided to cut one of the fingers that wasn't allowing for the statue to go through, and he started to bleed. And so they got scared and they dropped it and left it. And the interesting thing is the Christ went back there. So yes, Christ went back there, and they kept this finger. And then years and years later, they sent the Christ off to get it restored. And when he came back, he had a finger. Because the restorer thought, well, he's got a broken finger, we might as well replace the finger and fix it. And so the original finger that was kept from the day that the Turkish cut it off is actually kept here. So, should we go for a coffee? Yeah, let's do it. So we're actually leaving behind us the old town centres, but isn't it incredible? They're like, well, the Romans, they used to build them like a little grid. And so the moment you step out, you've got all these cars and bikes and sound. So, but the real life, a lot of the time people say, is there a supermarket in Italy in that shop? I mean, you're probably one of them asking those questions. So yes, we have supermarkets, we have shops, we have cars, we have bars, and in fact
we have electricity.
We have electricity as well. And with that in mind, I think it's time to go for a nice iced coffee Salentino. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're right. Oh wow, look at that. I think that trying to think of the name of this. This is extraordinary. This is so rare. We're just taking over someone's van, a 1970s
79, she said.
Wow.
900
T. I've never seen one of this. It's so beautiful. Look at the interiors. They're planning, these kids, they're planning to go around a tour of Italy in this. È il gelato artigianale? Sì, sì. Sì? Wow. So this is artisan made ice cream, and look at the cakes. We have the sfogliatelle over there, the cannoli here. This, wow, they're full of cream, and the beignets. That's a good reason to come to Italy. But anyway, easy on the sugars. Let's get on.
This is heaven. Every summer we we eat the rustico. I don't know if you eat it like that, but I do.
So they say, what do we do now?
What are we doing now?
I would say, what we do now, we just jump in the water because it's 38 degrees. Normally, I'm in my office with aircon on, and well, this is wonderful. But if you're here in Salento, I always say there's only two places you can be if you travel to Salento in July and August. Two places.
The beach?
Yes, number one, you got it right.
Or
and
the
second
swimming pool?
No, so the water.
I'm just thinking about the water, period.
So we got the water or a place with aircon.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. It is warm, but it's beautiful.
Generalizing water at this point.
Yes,
I could be
water.
In the sink, I could be in the bathtub, I could be in the swimming pool. It all counts.
So before we get to the water, I think I need to show you what happened in that transitional period here in Salento between the 17th century. They had so much money, and they wanted to show their wealth by building some incredible things. And people that come and visit this part of Italy, they are astonished when they see these buildings. So I'm going to show you some of those before I take you to
the water.
Their water. Their water.
I'm getting better at it.
So we are heading that way. Let's go.